Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here, it's lovely to be here, and yeah, we're going to be working on this lovely Christmas journal, which is a kit for a DT for Lavender Blue Art, Fiona, who is Lavender Blue Art on Etsy and YouTube. And the link to the kit will be in my description. It is called, what is it called? Shabby Pink Christmas. Okay, so for those of you that know me, you'll know that I am having my whole stairs and landing decorated, and I have been working downstairs on my kitchen table today. So I managed to get everything ready to film this, ready for Thursday. The decorator has just gone after the first day, so I've now snuck up into my room to share it with you and do a little bit more on it. It is evening though, so yeah, I'm not sure how brilliant the lighting's going to be, but I've got all the lights on I possibly can. I hope I'm not casting too much of a shadow, and yeah, let's have a look through it. So I finally got the cover done. I don't think I'm going to trim the bits that are hanging over. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but if you remember, I don't know if you can, it was a pink file folder. Where can you see? You can see a bit of it at the bottom and a bit of it maybe through that lace. And we decided on camera together, you and I, that we were going to use this frame. I decided not to paint it or gild it or anything. I just quite like the look of the wood on this one. It's not very often that I don't. So yeah, I put the beautiful image from the kit behind the excuse me, behind the frame. On the actual file, I put a piece of music paper, which I don't know that you can see bits of it down here actually. And I've also put a piece of vellum on it with a beautiful rose on it. Again, it's been hidden by the lace, but it is there. You might see bits of it peeking through. And then I've put several pieces of lace. So I've put a pink piece there, another white piece over the top, a biggish piece of that which goes under the frame, pink piece there, look, a white piece across the top. And after I've sewn the signature, and I've put a lovely piece of creamy coloured over there. Yeah, I've put the chunky rickrack in between so that it's a nice small tie, but a nice tie to finish the journal. I've put this beautiful, I think this is from Nikki, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's from Nikki, in some Happy Mail. And I think that's all I've done, stitched around it on the machine. And then on the inside I did put the 2 pink envelopes in the flaps. And on the inside I've got pages from the kit, shrunk down pages from the kit. And on the outside I've just got some, it's on white, but it's for colouring in some, what was it? I think it said mandala, I don't know, because those don't look like mandalas, do they? Anyway, it's from a colouring in book, and yeah, you can colour it in pink or cream or leave it white or whatever you would like to do on it. I have also opened the pockets, done them as open, so we can put a journal card in each of those maybe tomorrow. It shouldn't take too much longer than, you know, today and another day, maybe another half one after that, we'll see. Depends how much I can get done and get in my room really to film. So this is the signature. I did go through it with you. I don't think I've added anything other than I said I was going to. I've put a piece of the kit on the inside covers as well. So I had 4 pieces, if you remember, to choose from the front. So I used that one on the front, and then the other, I took 2 from them and put 1 front and 1 back. Okay, and these are the actual pages that we chose, that I chose, that I've shown you already. Don't think there'll be any surprises here. I put the doily in, which you didn't see, but I did say I was going to do. I thought you'd stuck then. I haven't had any glue in it yet. I don't know how it could have stuck. Oh yeah, I put a bit of lace on the envelope, so that's the big envelope that comes with the kit. And I put a ruffle down the inside of it as well. That's a beautiful ruffle from Tanya at Tatty Treasure. I believe she has those in her shop. The envelope is still nice and open for a big card or big journal papers or something, and I've literally left it white, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but stenciled my swirly Tim Holtz stencil inside it, just so it's not there. I think that's pretty much the same at the back. I haven't put anything extra in at all. I think I'm going to sneeze. There's a lot of dust in the air because he has been rubbing down and painting and rubbing down again. Yeah, so quite a lot going on for a small Christmas journal. Really enjoyed playing with all the lace and yeah, making the front quite interesting. I have to say, Tanya did say to me, she left me a comment, I don't know if you've read it or not, my comments, saying some lace or a lace tablecloth or something like that would be nice on the underneath of it, because I hadn't decided last video what I was going to do. So yeah, she kind of set me off in that direction, and then I had fun just dragging bits of lace out of my box. Okay, so that's that. So what did I do with the kit? Right, let's have a look then. Let's find bits of the kit first. Right, there's a lot of fussy cuts which I have cut out, and I've put them with lots of other fussy cuts that I've been sitting doing downstairs that I can use on this Christmas kit, but I think these were them. I'm thinking about putting this one, I want something behind it, but that's from a piece of newspaper, wallpaper, tiny piece that I had left. I think I covered at least one journal in this last year, and I just found another piece of it. It's beautiful. I don't know if it's showing up on camera where it's catching the glitter, but it's all glittery and beautiful. Oh, and that's what's on the back. I knew I'd used a piece somewhere. That's what this is, just a piece of it, a square of it as well. It's all glittery and lush like snow or frost. Yeah, and this was on it, and I thought, oh, that might be just nice across there to write your favourite things in this Christmas themed journal. Yeah, these are all the lovely bits. There's butterflies and circles, and not the Santas, they butterflies, circles, hearts, bows, ovals, I think. Yeah, and I did some of the pockets half size, smaller size, so they had some of those on as well. So some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. These are from the other kit that I was cutting out, but they might get used on there. So I've got all those for decorating the pages. I don't know if I showed you that last time I did the other pink journal, but I've just discovered it. So it was just a piece of this that was left over, this beautiful glittery again, can you see it or not, piece of scrapbooking paper. So I put just some ordinary pink paper on the back of it, so I'm just going to keep that with my other bits for a tag, so it might go in here. So this is the envelope. I've cut it out but not stuck it, the smaller version of the one that's in the middle, so that can go in as a pocket either way, or tucked in a pocket, whichever we want to do. Yeah, it's a smaller version of that. And then there was this beautiful bag. I put the tags in it. I think we made that up on the last video, and I printed that out small as well. So I've got a big, don't know if it's too big, I don't know, and a small bag there, and the small envelope. The tags I think I backed but didn't cut out, didn't I, last time? So there's 3 big tags. I thought there was 4, but there isn't. There's only 3. 3 big tags, and then 2 tags that I had in my stash. If you remember, I backed those, which might go in here. That's just a piece of the paper, so it might become a journal. Oh no, I've got an idea for that on here, on that lovely bag. What else have I got here? Did I show you those 2 things? There's just 2 bits of paper left over from cutting up. These are from the papers from the kit, so I just stitched them while I had my machine out, just to make a couple of paper ruffles. That is just a piece of paper left from the kit, and I just rounded the corners to make these double-sided. Some kind of a pocket filler. I've backed that on, it's lilac on the back, so that's a journal card from the kit. I've backed a piece of that on the same, so that will be, it can be a pocket or it can be a journal card. There's this. Can be an envelope if you close it up, or it can be an open up journaling spot. I think I'm going to make it into an envelope because I've just backed it on some book page, so it can be opened up and used as a, it can be sealed down and used as an envelope. And then the pockets, so there were 2 ordinary size pockets. The tags I printed 2 to a page, so they're half the size, so that's the same as that, those 3 here, but smaller. Where have they gone? Yep. So I've got some smaller tags. They just need the back, they just need cutting out. They need cutting out. And then this small, which has got these to either go on it or go inside it or both. I haven't backed those. I thought I might want those thin. So that's what we've got to play with. That's from another kit, but it might go in here. So let's, and then these I thought might make some nice clusters as well. So I don't know what we'll or won't get to today. Oh, there's also a long, thin sort of faux washi. I had a smaller one of those somewhere as well. I have somewhere. Is it in that box? No. Anyway, a lot of the embellishing will happen tomorrow. I would like to get the pockets in and then just see. I might make some journal cards out of craft card, and then we can cover them tomorrow and put them in. So let's get some pockets in and then see what else we need. I've also got pockets, haven't I, in here somewhere? Don't know what I've done with them. I'll find them though, that we made in advance of this. But I'm gonna have to cut them, I think, aren't I? Let's cut out the ones that we've got so far. Oh yeah, and we'll have a look at what we're going to do with this as well. Let's cut these out first. So I don't know if I'm going to cut the stop the video, or if you just want to stay with me 2 minutes while I quickly cut around these. It would be easier for me if we keep it running. So yeah, just fast forward it if it's way too slow. Now I still haven't got an inch punch. I really must do it. I ordered one and then I got a message saying there was a mistake and they were out of stock. So what have I got? I've got punch here somewhere. That one. Is it 1.5? Yeah, 1.5. I think it'll be bigger than that, but it might not be. Do you know what? That's the right size. So an inch would have been too small, Denise. Okay, so that just wants folding to go. Where were the others? That one and that one. So how many pockets have I got from the kit? 3. Yeah. So like I say, fast forward it if you don't want to watch me cut them out. And yeah, I quite like watching myself fast forward, get it done really quick. You know, if I feel I need to check the video before it goes up and I'm waiting to upload it, I often watch it in fast forward. Or before I make it public, I often upload it and then check it in at double speed, and gosh, I can't half move when I try. It's quite amusing. Will it fit that one as well? I think it will. Yep, super. 2, so it should fit this one. I think this is the same size. So that's 3 like this, and then we've got the big bag and the small bag. So that's 5. We've got the small envelope that I could use as a pocket, I don't know. Or I've got the journal card that could be a... Oh, this dustbin's going out. Wondered what that was then. It's probably Neil putting ours out actually. And we've got a lovely homemade lasagna in the oven, warming up, and garlic bread, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's a wintry evening, late afternoon here in the UK. So yeah, definitely we want winter comfort food now on an evening. And I've had my my heating turned off because, you know, the decorator's been working in the hall stairs and landing, and he's actually doing the radiator as well, rubbing it down and painting it. And he would have absolutely cooked. I mean, he was wandering around in his t-shirt sleeves. Well, he wasn't wandering around. I have to say, he's not stopped from 8 o'clock this morning. Certainly is a gentleman who works for himself. Yeah, he hasn't. He's had drinks on the go, but he hasn't stopped. He stopped and had about 25 minutes for his lunch. So yeah, I guess time is money, even more so when it's your own business, isn't it? So, and you've got to make hay when the sun shines, I guess, when there's work. I expect there's a lot of people wanting work done for Christmas. So yeah, he's been hot, but he's got a lot done, and I've been sat, well, once it went cooler, wasn't too bad until, you know, the afternoon sun dipped. And I've had a little oil-filled electric heater on and a blanket on my knee. Neil's had the cat on his knee, which is like having a hot water bottle on your knee. And we've not been too bad, but yeah, this last half an hour or so, the heating's on now, but it's, you know, it's going to take half an hour to properly warm the house up. So yes, definitely dark and cold, and the lasagna is going to start smelling soon, and I can't wait. What's that under there? Yeah, and poor old Simba's going tomorrow. Just had a phone call from the vet saying, are you all set? He really is not going to be very happy at that, but it'll be a good job when it's done. For those of you who are new to the channel for any reason, he's a rehomed cat. We must have had him 4 weeks now. Maybe, have we had him 5 or 6? I lose track, I'll have to go back and look when we got him. And he is unneutered, a tomcat, so he's going in tomorrow. It's taken him a few weeks to come out of his shell and get used to us. He was a bit shocked. 4 years old, so he's not a kitten. So yeah, he's going in tomorrow, 9 AM tomorrow morning, to be neutered and to have a chip and well, a full check over his nails. Hopefully his nails trimmed, because I think they're a bit long. So yeah, I'll be sad for him, because he's just got right at home and settled, and his cheeky personality's coming out, and now he's going to have the stress of going to the vets again, which I don't think he's used to, bless him. But it's got to be done for a better life for him, so he can then go out and meet the world. I'll have a bit of sunshine on him, run a bit of energy off. I have to say, these last few days, perhaps this last week, he's really groomed himself more than he ever has since we got him. He's always groomed himself a little bit, but these last few days he's really cleaned himself up for Christmas, I think. And I have to say, his coat is now really soft. I mean, he had a nice coat, didn't have a horrible scabby unlooked after coat, but it was quite hard, you know, quite harsh hair. He's now got lovely silky soft fur going on. So hope we don't put him back a bit. The thing is, he's supposed to have a cone on now. I've had a cat before, well, a kitten. She was feral when we got her off a farm, and we had her, she was only a baby, only a kitten when she had it done, but we had her obviously doctored, and yeah, they gave us a collar to bring home with her, because she won't go in the cat box with a collar on, you know, the cone, the cone of shame from, is it Pets, the Pets movie. And yeah, there wasn't any way at all in this world we were going to get that cone on her. So she managed without it. She did pick her stitches once or twice, but she wasn't too bad. I mean, obviously a female cat, it was quite a big cut across her, well, her side it was actually, not a tummy. But yeah, we managed to not have the cone and leave her stitches alone. So I'm hoping we're going to have the same thing with Simba, and he's going to leave his cone alone, his wound alone. So fingers crossed, I'll let you know. Is that enough cat talk? I've just started chatting and not noticed what I was doing now, so I've cut some tags out as well. And I was doing pockets, wasn't I? But there you go, I've got 3 of the little tags cut out now. I wasn't going to fill till tomorrow, but now I have to say, Tanya sent, I think it on the last video it might have been actually, that Tanya sent me a lovely parcel, and the postman came and I said, oh, it's a parcel from Tanya, I will show you what's in it. But she sent me lots of lovely ribbons, lots of pinks, and now I know on the whole pink's not her thing. She has been known to do an odd pink, and a little bird tells me she might be doing another pink again one of these fine days. But yeah, she sent me some lovely pink ribbons, well, pinks and creams and whites, and yeah, just what I could have done with actually. She's like a mind reader. Yeah, so I'm going to have some to go through these tags, use some of those up. Right, this is the one that I was saying could be a pocket, so I'm just going to trim it round and then we'll see. It might have to go smaller than this, which is fine, but it's kind of postcardy size, It's just from the kit. It's one of the pages, the journal pages, and I printed 2 to a page. I've used it for all sorts of things actually, and I've actually put it on a bit of that card as well. Yeah, so that might make a nice pocket actually. So we've got a few there. Was there anything else? There was the, oh, I've got hiccups. I see, talking about my tea, I'm ready. That little pocket, that big pocket, and then what are we going to do about this? Shall we stencil it again? It depends if I can find everything. I think I've left everything downstairs stencil wise, because tomorrow's going to be the same. He'll be here all day tomorrow and I will be downstairs thingying again. Do you know what I mean by thingying? Crafting, that's it. I'll be downstairs crafting again. I have other stencils up here, it's just, can I reach them? Bear with me while I reach and groan. Oh, yes I can. Okay, I've got this one. Do I have a stencil brush that I can use? I've got this one, which is supposed to be pink, but I've got lots of clean ones, so let's use this in the brown. So I only need it on this top little bit here. Right, I'm going to dab it off on the back of that wallpaper, that's it. I don't want much, just so it looks like it's not stark white. Yeah, that's it, that's all it needed. And I'll just do the edges of that before I glue it down. Now, am I going to use it for a pocket or an envelope? I don't know. No, I did the other one on the outside, the flaps on the outside. I might do the flaps on the inside here. That probably means nothing to you whatsoever. Just bear with me. I'm nearly done. Yeah, so I'm thinking if I put this down as a pocket, obviously the pretty on the front will be hidden on the back, but I've got lots of pretties I can put on the front. And that one is elsewhere in the book, isn't it? Yeah, so I could put it down. Yeah, I think I will. If I put it down as a pocket that way, I can put a little something on there. I can't find anything I want. A little cluster anyway on there. There's one. Right, I'll look in a minute. You know, and something else. Maybe a cluster, maybe something else. What's the word I'm looking for? Embellishment, that's it, on there. Right, I think we're ready now to start putting things in. Or pockets in. And whatever else takes our fancy, I guess. Because, yeah, time is flying. I can't believe that I've already been on 20 minutes. So, let me think about this big one first, because it will fit on, but there's only one and it is quite a piece, isn't it? It's quite a statement piece is what I mean. So I'm just going to have a look through and see if somewhere shouts out to me. Yeah, that pink page is quite a plain, isn't it? I know it's nice for journaling on the plainer ones though. What about on the back of the music? Quite like that. And I'm thinking I might put it in a divot in it. One of these. What are these called? A divot? What did I call it earlier? I can't remember now. A thumb hole anyway. Is that the middle? I don't know. Just for ease of getting out whatever is in there. Yeah, and I'm just going to leave it white, the inside there. It's not offending me at all. It's quite thick paper, so when it's down, that's going to take quite a nice chunky journal card. I might leave it open that side as well. Maybe or maybe not put something in it. So I want it down there, there and there. Right, hold the side you don't want it on, that's a trick. I've seen several people do and never think about it till afterwards. If you get into the habit of doing it, Denise. Yeah, I want it down quite well because it's quite a big piece. So it might end up with a lot in it. Although I don't want to make the journal too fat. Ha ha ha. I've managed it. The last twice I've tried not to do that, I've managed it, so I am getting better. Yeah, and I'm going to put it that little bit lower. Oh, are you straight? So hard to tell, isn't it? Right, that's it. Yay, we've got the first one in. So I'm going to have this one in as a pocket as well. I am not going to take a divot out of that. But I want it in the back since I've got that great big one at the front. Somewhere in the back. Quite like it on there because what I'm thinking is we've got that page. It's on cream card there, so it looks slightly different. But we've got that page there. If I put this over that holly there, that's created a completely different. I don't mind the bits of holly showing out. It's complete. You know, it's changed the page, hasn't it? Yeah, and I might end up with something on here, a word or something. But for now, I'm just going to put the whole thing down. Yeah, that would change the pocket up as well if I put a word or some embellishment or something on it. But we'll do that with the embellishing, because that's the bit that takes me forever. And I love doing, I have to say. Right, do I want it up there so I can see that little bow under? I think I do. Because you can see that says Christmas, can't you? This little bow here poking out, as well as the holly. And this holly just here, slightly different colour, but and then holly poking out behind. It's giving it a bit of a 3D effect. Okay, good, they were easy. Right, I've just realised I've not folded those pockets over, so where is this? We better do that. I want to put a couple of tucks in as well, so we've probably got actually more than enough pockets going on. Did I glue that? I did. So let's just fold these over, and then, because of course these want embellishments on it. I won't put them on just plain like that, or if I do, they'll be embellished, you know, once they're down. We'll see. Try and get that little black line behind, that's it. Sometimes have them showing, and when it's a nice light colour like this pink, it's not always a good idea. Do we want that over the back of there? Make it more secure. Do I want that one over the back of there? No. So that one in. Inside. Yep, that's it. And then that one outside. So this is my November project, DT project for Lavender Blue Art, and today is the last day of November. So I mean, I did start it, did I start it 2 days ago, I think? Yeah, so I'm still classing it as a November project, but I should have a December one to come as well, so watch this space for that. I think, I mean, I don't know how much time I'm going to spend downstairs crafting tomorrow. I sat a long time today. Some days I can and some days I can't, so we'll wait and see. But yeah, I might get another, I'm thinking I might get another cover made up, and maybe some generic pages put in it so that we can do some more filling, or creating embellishments, creating ephemera, and then do some more filling and embellishing. Have I bent you out sideways? Sometimes if you press too hard when you're pushing those down, or I find, you can bend the paper out of shape quite a lot without even trying. I can start in the middle and try, and that's it. I think I've done it. Oh goodness. So that's 30. Stop. No, stop. That's my 30 minutes. You see how quick it goes. So I'm just gonna stay and get these put in, because like I say, my tea's in the oven, and it's only warming up because Mum made it for us. So yeah, it shouldn't take, I mean, lasagna takes a while to heat through, doesn't it? Have you ever, I don't know about the bought ones because we don't buy lasagna because we love it homemade so much, but yeah, it does take a lot of heating up when you're reheating it. Don't know if it's because we have too many layers. We have it too big. I love that as an envelope. I love the shape of the back. Close it up. Should I have inked it? No, I think we're all right. Just something about the shape of it that's pretty, very pretty. Yeah, I think that I'll have that as a filler. Might have to put some, well, I will have to put something on there because I've got that black line showing. Let me do it now while I'm thinking about it, because I'm thinking we've got that, like this washi, this faux washi. I could cut it in half. I don't know if you can see it, how well it's picking up. It's like pink snowflakes, or white snowflakes on a pink background. Beautiful. Yeah, and it's a different pink to that, so yeah, I'll put it on there and it will just hide that black, with me having both sides showing, because it's going to be a pocket filler. I couldn't hide the black without hiding it, covering it. Couldn't hide the black without covering it up. I mean, you need the line to see where to fold, otherwise my fold would have been completely off. Gone over there a little bit, but it's not too bad. Having the same one up there. Might have it over, folded over, so it needs to be cut, you know, the right size. Could have used some washi, couldn't I? I won't put a fold in it. I'll let it dry and then fold it to match. Don't know if that's the right thing to do, but it's what I've decided. Yeah, so when that's dry, I'll let it dry, then I'll fold that over. Yeah, it's blending in fine, isn't it? Okay, so pockets. Right, this is going down. This is going down as a pocket. So we'll have this as pockets, that's two. We'll have one front and one back. I've got all my tools here in my way. So we'll have this at the front and this one at the back, so it's a bit bigger. So I did say to you, if you remember, that I didn't want to fill it too much, leave it for journaling in. And I mean, these beautiful pages I don't want to cover anyway. I mean, that's a beautiful journal page, isn't it? And that's a beautiful image. That's a beautiful image. We'll put something on the back of that, so that's going to want yeah, something on it. No, I like that one plain. They're too beautiful to, so I could put it on there, but again, that's a nice, yeah, I've used that image again there, haven't I? So let's put something on it. Let's find something and cover that holly so that I can use it as a pocket or disguise the holly. So yeah, it looks different even with that, the bottom part of the holly not showing, doesn't it? Got a lovely bow. No. Big butterfly there. What about that? Okay, let's see what we can do. Not that I mind the same image over and over again, but it is quite a strong image, that, and it's a bit too obvious, isn't it? So having that bow up there, need to just It's a bit of an intricate cut, that one, so it's got a few white bits. So we'll give it a bit of a creamy tint. Right. Does it look alright sideways? I think it does actually. Looks like a Christmas bauble. Might be nice with some glitter on it as well if I leave it open at this page, because I haven't got time for glitter to dry now. Yeah, I think that would be nice with some glitter on it. Having this butterfly off it, or a smaller one. And it needs its edge highlighting. So we'll do that with the ink. There we go. It'd look better if it wasn't sat on that page, wasn't it? Yeah, I like that. Okay. It now is different from that one. Quite like that. So, but we don't want you near it. Quite like it on that pink actually. You can see what I've done. I was going to put it on that way, wasn't I? Such a fool. So it could go on there as a flip up now. Now we need to change things up, or it could just go in a belly band. Would that hold it in? It has got quite a big flap. Quite like that idea. Don't suppose you're big enough? No. You would be though, wouldn't you? Oops. Anything else as a belly band? Oh, I was going to do that as well. I keep putting that over there and I haven't done it. I think I might make a belly band tomorrow with some lace, and oh, I've got a nice pink piece of card here. That would make a nice belly band. Oh, just doesn't have to go all the way through. It could just be a tuck, couldn't it? In there. Yeah, perhaps flatter would be better actually. Let's have a look. Make it prettier with some rounded edges. Always evolving. No mistakes, just happy accidents. So this could be written on as well actually. I mean, it's going to be mostly hidden. Oh, did I cut it too short? Another happy accident have we got here. So, see how far down it goes. Don't tell me it's wider one side than the other. That won't surprise me with my cutting. No, I don't think it is. But I could put it down like 3/4 of the way. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then again we'll decide if we're going to embellish it or not tomorrow, because the rest of the page will want some embellishing. Yeah, so I'm thinking if I kind of put it down there like that. Thinking or hoping if it doesn't work we can put something else in it. I think this paper is like a book fly page. I'm sure it came from the book pages. Some pipping out there. I've got a cloth up here. No. Come on, it's going to be. Well, I didn't take them down with me, so what have I done with them? Who's got all my cloths? Aha. Turned my trolley round, that's what I've done, so I can't. Everything's in the wrong place, right. A little bit late with the pushing that down. How strong will you be? Oh, it fits. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, it would be nice to have something on there actually, rather than write on it. Bit of embellishment on here or there, and then we can fill the envelope. Yep. Okay. We got there. Be nice with some lace down there as well, I'm thinking. Okay. So we're going with this postcardy one. Oh, that's a very plain. So I could take one of those. I've got parcels on that one and baubles on that one. One of those could definitely have a bigger. Have I got all my? I have. I've only got smaller ones, so we'll make something from there because it's got room for right, but we can't write on that when it's got a tag in it. Maybe a belly band. We'll see. We'll make something for it definitely, but we want this in the back. Sorry, my brains are a bit scrambled today now. Got too cold, didn't I? I like it with a bit of the same pink opposite. So let's do the same again. Let's round the top corners of this. It's going to be quite a deep pocket, but it's a nice strong one. And let's make a smallish divot in it. Ooh. It's quite thick. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of embellishing done tomorrow. I'll get this pocket in as well then. Of course, I've spent today showing you what I've done so far. I won't have to do that tomorrow because you'll be caught up. So we will just be filling and embellishing and maybe an odd little make. Yeah, I like that with that pink opposite it, definitely. The page opposite it. Definitely. So, shall we put these in or shall we embellish them? Those two the same. They're all three different sizes. Now that's given me an idea. I wonder if they'll all three fit on one page. What page have we got that we'd like? It'll be quite thick, I know they will, but now that's got parcels behind it. It's the same picture, but this one's a lot deeper pink. Is there a smaller one? What about that and that? Yeah, quite like that. And then I know they're two different pockets, but that's okay. They just about miss each other tag wise. I'll put that right at the edge. What do we think? Yes, let's do it. Yep, so we'll just stick some embellishments on those tomorrow. So yeah, I need to think about something for that one page at the back. Oh, belly band, didn't we say? An upright belly band. Yeah, that'll be nice. Or a page edge tuck. One of those two things. So something tall for that page at the back. I'm really reminding myself is what I'm doing. I'll probably have to come back and look at the video. What did I say I was going to do? Yeah, if we put that down a bit, just give it room for the tag a bit. Yeah, and embellish these. Make a couple of tucks to put some of the smaller tags in. I'm putting the whole thing down. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Whoops, I'm all over the place. Yeah, so it's lasagna and TV and a lovely hot bubble bath for us tonight, and probably an early night because he'll be here at 8 o'clock in the morning again, which means I have to be up at 7ish. Yes, which is fine in summer. 7 would be no problem for me. I'm usually up at a lot earlier than that, but just these last couple of weeks, and I'm sure it's the winter weather. Yep, so I've got another one of these we can put in the back. Shall we just put it in and then it's in? Or shall I wait until I get my tuck? No, I'll wait, I think. So what did we put in? What do we need? Well, there's still quite a lot to do, isn't there? So we need something on there, perhaps that this. And we need a couple of big journal cards for in there. Tags are in there, but they might, the ones we've got may fit. Well, that one does look. So I wonder if the smaller one will fit. It will if I trim it down, won't it? Let me leave it there to remind me. So we need to put holes in ribbon in. I love that. Don't think I'm going to put anything on here. I'm going to leave that for whoever owns the book, because I just love seeing that music through it, and you can decide. Yeah, that's, I think we're going to put some kit paper in there, so I'll probably need to print some off. I was going to make something with this bag and put it in somewhere as well. We'll see. Yep, we need to embellish that and put something in there. Yeah, so maybe a tuck would be nice on this page. I was thinking a tuck, and then can put stuff in it, but it's still, yeah, so maybe a tuck front and back. I'm going to leave those beautiful pages. Don't know about that straw paper. Don't know, might leave it. And it's not very often I do. So yeah, maybe a little embellishment in the corners or something. Loving that. We want something in there. So I want a couple of big journalish cards, don't we? Again, they're just too pretty to do anything with. So we might do the same again, a tuck there. Yeah, so tuck front and back. We need a nice big fat tag. Let me just try. So we can maybe put two, maybe one of those and one of those. I'll leave it in for now. Obviously it needs embellishing. It's got quite a lot of weight on it with that big pocket, so we'll just embellish that. Might put something on there, maybe that little, depends what else we've got. Yep. And then we want something for in there. This is the one where we're saying we want a page edge or a belly band, and one in there, and we're done. Yeah, so this, yeah, will definitely be, what day are you going to see this? Did I say Thursday? So Friday we will definitely be, yeah, making tags and filling still, and starting to embellish. So yeah, it'll be a Saturday morning again with embellishments. Okay, let me know any ideas you've got about it, anything you want to know about the kits, if you've enjoyed watching it. Yeah, we'll put some fabric clusters on it as well. Got a little butterfly here, look, where's my pin? Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed seeing that. I've thoroughly enjoyed working on it today, and yeah, it'd be lovely to speak to you again tomorrow. Okay, see you soon, bye for now.